through the lens of the financial professional, let's jump right in. What is AI?
Well, AI, the simple definition is AI are machines with cognitive function. Right? Cognitive function meaning perceiving, reasoning, logic, creation of what is now could be video, image, text. That's the basic function or the basic definition, machines with cognitive function. You will see different terms thrown around in the AI space. You will see machine learning, which was the early adoption of AI, where we're putting in limited variables, giving it rules, playing chess, playing checkers, etc. That evolved into deep learning. You might see that term thrown around. Deep learning is where we're pointing AI at massive data sets and simply asking the question, what do you deduce? What do you see? What can you tell us about this data? And then the third iteration is generative AI, which is exactly as the name implies. It's generative. It's creating something out of the data that it finds. That's where your large language models, your chat GPTs, your perplexities, your Claudes, they are all considered generative pre-trained transformers. If you want the technical definition of a GPT, there it is.
You were the first one to explain to me what GPT stands for, because OpenAI, that was the company that most people understood as part of their initial introduction to AI. Remind us all what GPT stands for.
Yeah, GPT is just generative pre-trained transformer. It has generative capabilities. It's been pre-trained, programmed, algorithm-driven pattern recognition, etc. And it will transform data into something, or it will transform your instructions into potentially usable output for you. But all of that is based upon the quality of the prompt that you utilize when using generative AI tools.
Right. So again, everybody can sense that in that first couple of minutes, this is not just a cosmetic approach to AI. Kevin has a very meaningful understanding for this. So just backing up for one quick second, you and I put together a sequential series of 5 modules through First Trust on AI. That's archived, accessible for anybody who wants to go back and drill down into that. Looking forward, we want to get into a pattern of doing a monthly stream of specific use cases and examples where financial professionals have adopted and deployed AI. We're going to call that AI Insights and Breakthroughs, which I think is perfect. But for the purpose of this conversation, building off, generative, that's so powerful because, the internet up until now, for the most part, has been searching for things that already exist or doing peer-to-peer, B2B transactions. That's fantastic. B2C transactions. But let's go deeper and let's address why it is a financial professional should really go very, very deeply into their understanding for where this is all going with AI.
Yeah, the argument that I make is, first and foremost, AI is already among us. We are already using AI in everyday life in multiple areas. Your Google Maps, your Waze, your Siri voice assistant, your Google voice assistant. Your bank has been using it for fraud detection. Your Netflix queue, your Nordstrom cart, Amazon recommendations, all of that is AI driven, algorithmically driven. So number one is it's not necessarily something to be feared because you probably have more experience with AI than you realize. The question then becomes, and it's really a bigger picture question, is if you want to outperform in this industry as a financial advisor, if you truly want to create professional contrast, you're not going to do it through products. You're not going to do it through basic services. You're going to have to push the envelope and either do things that other competitors are not doing, or you can do some of the same things, but you have to do them in superior fashion. Those are the only two ways that you can create professional contrast. And I know That's a term that you coined many, many years ago, Duncan. But that's the only way you're going to create differentiation is you will do things that other people can't or will not do, or you will do some of the similar activities at a deeper level. Well, both of those take resources. They take bandwidth, they take creativity. We now have technology tools, generative AI, to assist in helping you elevate and go deeper with clients. If you can automate certain things to free up time to go deeper with clients, you should absolutely be doing that. If you can find better ways to create content, to position yourself as an authority in your space, if you can do that better, faster than the competition, you should absolutely be looking at that. If you can find other ways to continue to break through and create new client experience standards, new capabilities, all of it is designed to create professional contrast, separate you from everybody else, and make sure that you're meeting the needs of your clients, which in today's environment, right? If you came to me and you said, tell me how you would position a successful advisor, successful team from a value standpoint, I would say the team, the process exists to simplify the complexity of their client's success. So that was a bit of a long-winded answer, but that to me, that makes the case for why is your successful clients have complex needs. You're in a competitive space. How do we utilize technology to continue to enhance our client experience, service delivery, better to connect with clients, so ultimately we can simplify the user, the quote unquote user experience, their experience in engaging with you, which ultimately does what? Makes you referable, kickstarts the entire endemic growth engine that we like to talk about.